This morning I was cleaning out a drawer, just a random kitchen drawer, and I noticed something strange.
Mm?
My hands, they were moving so fast, throwing things away, old receipts, broken pens, things I haven't looked at in years, and I was just tossing them, one after another.
I know that feeling.
I was thinking about what I needed to buy next, what I didn't have, the drawer organizer I saw online last week, all of it, while throwing away perfectly good things.
While cleaning.
Yeah, while cleaning. And I thought, when did we become so focused on what's missing?
What's missing?
Being here with what we have, but not really seeing it, you know?
Tell me more.
It's like we're always looking ahead, always wanting the next thing, the better thing. And we forget to just, appreciate what's already in front of us.
That sounds important.
It is, because I realized I couldn't even remember the last time I felt truly grateful for something small, something ordinary.
When did that happen, that realization?
Standing there, holding an old coffee mug, one I've used 1,000 times, and for the first time in maybe years, I really saw it.
What did you see?
That it was still here, still whole, still doing its job, every single morning, and I'd never once thought about it.
Never once.
Never. Isn't that strange?
Maybe not strange. Maybe just human.
Human? Yeah, maybe that's exactly what it is.
So what happened next?
I put the mug back, and I just stopped, stood there in my kitchen, and I started noticing other things.
Like what?
The light coming through the window, the fact that I had a window, that I had a kitchen, that I had so much. And I'd spent the whole morning thinking about what I didn't have.
What you didn't have.
A better drawer organizer, a nicer set of dishes. Things that don't actually matter.
But they felt like they mattered.
They did. They really did. Until they didn't.
Tell me about that shift. That moment when they didn't matter anymore.
Last Sunday, 10:23 a.m. I remember because I just finished scrolling through my phone, looking at pictures of other people's lives.
What were you looking at?
That's the thing. I don't even really remember. Beautiful houses, perfect kitchens, people on vacation. The usual.
How did it make you feel?
Less than. My chest felt tight, like I was failing somehow, like my life wasn't enough.
Enough.
Yeah, and I put the phone down, and I looked around my actual living room, my actual life, and it felt smaller, duller, like I'd been looking at the sun, and everything else seemed dark.
That's a powerful image.
It's true, though. That's exactly what it felt like. I was sitting on my couch, the one I saved up for, the one I was so excited about 2 years ago.
But not anymore?
Not in that moment. In that moment, all I could see was what it wasn't. It wasn't the leather sectional from the photo. It wasn't positioned in front of floor-to-ceiling windows. It was just my couch.
Just your couch.
And I sat there for maybe 15 minutes, just feeling bad about my couch, about my life, about everything I didn't have.
What changed?
My cat jumped up, curled into a ball right next to me, started purring. And I thought, she doesn't care about the couch.
She doesn't care.
No, she just cares that it's comfortable, that I'm there, that it's warm and safe and home. And suddenly, I saw it differently. This couch that I'd just been criticizing, it was comfortable. I was safe. I had a home. I had this small, perfect moment with my cat.
A small, perfect moment.
Yeah, and I'd almost missed it because I was too busy wanting something else.
It's like, have you ever held an ice cube?
An ice cube?
Yeah.
When you first pick it up, it's solid, clear. You can see exactly what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But if you hold it too loosely, trying to grasp more ice cubes at the same time, the one you're holding starts to slip, starts to melt.
Oh.
And before you know it, you've lost the one you had because you were reaching for more.
So gratitude is like holding the ice cube properly?
Kind of. It's about appreciating the one thing in your hand, really feeling its weight, its temperature, its realness.
Before it melts?
Before it melts. Before we take it for granted or drop it while reaching for something else.
Because everything melts eventually.
Yes, everything changes, everything passes, which makes this moment, the one we're in right now, the only one we actually have.
The only one we have.
But we forget that, don't we? We're always planning for the next moment, the better moment.
Instead of being in this one.
Instead of being in this one, feeling it, appreciating it, even if it's imperfect.
Especially if it's imperfect.
Why especially?
Because perfect doesn't exist. Not really. We're always chasing this idea of perfect. The perfect house, the perfect job, the perfect life.
And
we miss the good that's already here. The really good stuff. The stuff that matters.
Like your cat on the couch.
Exactly. Like my cat on the couch. Like my coffee mug that still works. Like having a drawer to clean out in the first place.
Having a drawer.
Yeah. I mean, that's abundance, isn't it? Having so much stuff that you need to organize it.
When you put it that way.
It sounds ridiculous. It sounds completely ridiculous, but it's true.
So what did you learn? From the couch, from the drawer, from all of it?
I think we've been taught that wanting more is ambition, that striving is success, that if we're satisfied with what we have, we're settling. But that's not true, is it? There's a difference between growth and greed, between improving your life and rejecting your life.
tell me more about that difference.
Growth is saying, I appreciate what I have and I'm working towards something new. Greed is saying, what I have isn't enough. It never was. I need more to be happy.
One builds on gratitude.
Yes, and the other builds on emptiness, on this feeling that you're always lacking something.
That you're always lacking.
Yeah, and that feeling, it never goes away because there's always something more to want.
Always.
A bigger house, a nicer car, more money, more recognition, more everything. The finish line keeps moving.
So what's the answer?
I think maybe it's stopping to notice what's already at the finish line. What's already here.
In your hands.
In my hands. In my home. In my life. Right now. Today.
Even when it feels ordinary.
Especially when it feels ordinary. Because ordinary is actually extraordinary. We all do this, don't we? Take the ordinary for granted.
We do. We all do. And maybe that's the work. Remembering to look. Remembering to feel grateful.
Even for the small things.
Especially for the small things. Because those are the things that make up our actual lives.
Can I tell you about something else that happened?
Please.
Last Thursday, 7:15 p.m., I was washing dishes, and I was annoyed.
Why annoyed?
Because I was tired, because I'd been working all day, because I just wanted to sit down. And here I was, washing dishes again.
Again?
Yeah, like I do every night, like I've done 1,000 times. And it felt like, I don't know, like this endless task, this thing I'd be doing forever.
What were you thinking about?
That's the thing. I wasn't really thinking. I was on autopilot. Hands in the water, mind somewhere else. Probably making a mental list of everything else I needed to do.
Where were your hands?
In warm water, holding a plate. The water was actually really warm, almost hot.
And
I noticed that. For the first time in who knows how long, I actually noticed the temperature of the water.
what did that feel like?
Nice. It felt nice. My hands had been cold. I hadn't even realized they were cold until they were warm.
Mmm.
And then I noticed other things. The smell of the soap, lavender, the weight of the plate in my hand, the fact that I had dishes to wash, that I'd eaten dinner, that I had food, that I had so much.
So much.
Yeah. And suddenly, washing dishes didn't feel like a chore anymore. It felt like, I don't know, evidence. Evidence of a full life.
Evidence.
That I'd eaten. That I had a home. That I had running water, hot running water, in my own kitchen. That's actually amazing.
When you think about it.
When you think about it. When you actually stop and think about it, instead of just moving through it.
How long did that feeling last?
Maybe 5 minutes, maybe less. But those 5 minutes, they changed the whole evening.
How so?
Because I stopped rushing, stopped resenting. I just washed the dishes, slowly, carefully, and it was peaceful.
Peaceful?
Yeah. Who knew washing dishes could be peaceful?
Someone who's paying attention.
Someone who's paying attention. Exactly.
It's like, have you ever noticed a tree in winter?
A tree in winter?
Yeah. Bare branches, no leaves, no flowers, nothing showy.
Mm-hmm.
Most people look at winter trees and think dead, dormant, waiting for spring.
But they're not dead.
No, they're alive. They're just resting, conserving energy, being exactly what they need to be in that moment. And if you really look, really pay attention, there's beauty there. In the stark branches against the sky, in the shape of the trunk, in the quiet strength of just standing.
Just standing.
Not performing, not producing, just being.
So we're like winter trees?
Sometimes our lives feel bare, ordinary, like nothing special is happening, like we're just washing dishes.
But there's beauty there.
There's beauty there if we look, if we let ourselves see it.
Instead of waiting for spring.
Instead of waiting for spring, for the next season, the better season, the season when things will finally be enough.
But every season is enough. Every season is enough, in its own way, for its own purpose.
Winter has its beauty.
Winter has its beauty. Summer has its beauty. And the ordinary Tuesday evening washing dishes, that has its beauty too.
If we're willing to see it.
If we're willing to see it, to feel it, to be grateful for it.
Even when it's not exciting.
Especially when it's not exciting, because most of life, most of our actual life, is not exciting.
It's ordinary.
It's ordinary. It's washing dishes and cleaning drawers and sitting on the couch with your cat. And that's where the real living happens.
In the ordinary moments.
In the ordinary moments, the ones we usually ignore.
So what does that mean? How do we remember that?
I think it's about practice, about choosing to notice, choosing to appreciate.
Choosing.
Yeah, because gratitude isn't automatic, at least not for most of us. We have to cultivate it. We have to remind ourselves.
How?
Small things, pausing before a meal, really looking at the food, thinking about where it came from, who grew it, how it got to your plate.
That's a lot to think about.
It is. It's a whole chain of people and effort and luck that put that food there. And we usually just eat it without thinking.
Without thinking.
But if we thought about it, even for a moment, we'd realize how much we have to be grateful for.
What else?
Noticing your body, the fact that you can walk or see or hear. These things we take for granted every single day.
Until we can't.
Until we can't. Until something goes wrong. And then we realize, oh, this was precious. This was always precious. I just didn't notice.
So we notice now.
We notice now, before it's gone, while we still have it. While we still have it.
Because everything is temporary. everything changes. The people we love, the health we have, the ordinary life we're living right now.
That's kinda sad.
It is, but it's also beautiful because it means every moment matters. Every ordinary Tuesday matters. Every dish washed, every drawer cleaned, every breath taken.
Every breath.
Every breath. We take about 20,000 breaths a day, and we notice maybe 1 or 2, if that.
We're breathing right now.
We are. We're breathing right now. Our hearts are beating, our bodies are working, and we're here, alive, together.
Together.
And that's worth noticing. That's worth being grateful for.
I think we've been trained to overlook this stuff, to think gratitude is for big things, promotions, achievements, milestones. But real gratitude, sustainable gratitude, it lives in the small things, the everyday things.
The things that are always there.
The things that are always there. That's the key, isn't it? We chase these big moments, these peak experiences, and we miss the foundation.
The foundation?
The steady, reliable, ordinary foundation of our lives. The things that don't change, that don't demand attention, but that hold everything else up.
Like what?
Like having a place to sleep, clean water, enough food, people who care about us, even just one person.
Even just one?
Yeah, that's everything, isn't it? Not being alone, having someone who knows your name, who'd notice if you were gone.
That is everything.
But we forget. We get caught up in wanting more connection, more friends, more followers, more visibility.
And we forget the people who are already there.
We forget the people who are already there, who show up, who stay, who care, without us having to perform.
Without performing.
Yeah, we can just be ourselves, messy, imperfect, ordinary, and they're still there.
That's a gift.
That's a huge gift. And how often do we actually say thank you? How often do we actually feel thankful?
Not often enough.
Not often enough. We save gratitude for special occasions, for when someone goes above and beyond. But what about showing up? What about just being there?
Consistent presence.
Consistent presence. That's the real gift, isn't it? Not the grand gestures, the everyday reliability.
The person who texts back, who remembers your birthday, who asks how you're doing and actually listens.
And actually listens.
Those people are rare.
They are. They really are. And when we have them, we should hold on. We should appreciate them. We should tell them.
Tell them.
Yeah, not just think it. Actually say it. I'm grateful for you. I see you. I appreciate you being in my life.
When was the last time someone said that to you?
I don't remember. Maybe never? Not like that.
And when was the last time you said it to someone else?
Also, probably never. Not directly.
We assume people know.
We do assume people know. But do they? Do they really?
Probably not.
Probably not. So maybe that's part of this too. Not just feeling grateful, but expressing it, sharing it.
Out loud.
Out loud. In words, in actions, in attention.
In presence.
In presence. Being fully there when we're with someone. Not half there, not distracted. Actually present.
That's become radical, hasn't it?
It has. It's become completely radical to just be with someone without your phone, without thinking about the next thing. Just there.
But that's what we all want.
That's what we all want. To be seen, to be heard, to matter.
To matter.
And we can give that to people. We can give that gift. The gift of our attention, our presence, our gratitude.
Starting now.
Starting now. Starting today. With the people in front of us. The life we're actually living.
Not the life we think we should have.
Not the life we think we should have, or the life we'll have someday, but this life, right here, right now.
With all its imperfections.
With all its imperfections, with the old coffee mug and the worn couch and the dishes that need washing, with the ordinary Tuesday evenings and the quiet mornings and the small, unremarkable moments.
Those are the moments.
Those are the moments. Those are the ones that make up a life, a real, full, beautiful life.
If we're paying attention.
If we're paying attention, if we're grateful, if we're here.
Here.
Yeah, just here, in this moment, this breath, this heartbeat.
This conversation.
This conversation, right now, with you. I'm grateful for that.
Me too. So, dear listener, wherever you are right now.
Maybe you're driving, or folding laundry, or just sitting there, listening.
I want to ask you something. When was the last time you felt truly grateful for something small?
Not the big things, not the achievements, just the everyday stuff, the stuff that's always there.
Your morning coffee, your comfortable shoes, the fact that you woke up today.
The fact that you're breathing, that your heart is beating, that you're here. Because that's not nothing. That's actually everything.
It's everything. And it's so easy to forget.
So maybe, just for today, you could notice one thing. Just one.
Something you usually take for granted. Something ordinary.
Something simple. And you could pause for just a moment and feel grateful for it.
Not because it's perfect, not because it's exciting, just because it's there.
It's there. And so are you.
And that's worth noticing.
That's worth celebrating.
Even in the smallest way.
Especially in the smallest way. Because those small moments, they add up.
They become a life.
They become your life. The only one you have.
The only one any of us have.
So be gentle with yourself.
Notice the good that's already here.
Feel grateful. Even when it's hard.
Especially when it's hard.
And remember, you're allowed to appreciate what you have.
You're allowed to be grateful for the ordinary.
You're allowed to find beauty in washing the dishes.
In sitting on your couch.
In just being alive.
Right here, right now. Take care of yourself.
We'll be here whenever you need us.
Until next time.
Be grateful, be present, and be kind.
To yourself and to the life you're living.
The one that's already more than enough.